video could turn into multiple videos. After we get that out, there are 3 more machines on the other side of the river over there. Kind of, hey, if you can get it, you can keep it type deal. Hello my friends, welcome back to one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. You guys saw the last video where we pulled the Hitachi long stick excavator out of the pond, and I told you that we were going to break this into smaller videos, and you're about to see why. We have 1, 2, 3 pieces of equipment that are on the other side of this river that are all dead, that need to be moved to the other side of the river without damaging the river or the property, and obviously trying to keep the machines intact. So this right here is a clamshell track loader, Case 1450. That machine supposedly runs, so we may try to do like a will it start video on that one, because I guess it's kind of a nice machine with low time, just not sure why it's not starting. Next up, we've got this old loader. It's a Cat 950. Old machine. This one will not start because I guess the flywheel is broken or something like that, so I don't think we can pull start it because it's probably a hydro shift transmission. And then we've got an old Draught excavator. That's a wild old machine. It's got like an articulating base, so it can like go on side hills and stuff. Pretty cool old machine. Supposedly that one they might try to get running as well, but again, like I said, the deal here is they're either going to pay us to remove this equipment, or if we're successful in moving it, they might just say, hey, take 1 or 2 machines that you want as part of the bigger deal that we might be doing with them. So right now in this video, you're probably going to see us move the Cat 950 across the creek. Pretty plain and simple. If it's too simple, I'll give you guys a bonus in this video and we'll move the excavator at the same time. So it could be 1, could be 2 moves. And then the next video is going to be us trying to get this thing started. And if it doesn't start, then obviously we're gonna have to drag it across too. They're all relatively small pieces of equipment for my Sani. My Sani excavator proved that it can pull a lot, but that's pulling short distances. If these things are locked up, we're gonna need the Sani and my Pet, which is just about to cross the river, to be able to get these things successfully across the river. So it's gonna be fun. Starters out. Yeah, I saw that with the drone, but doesn't necessarily mean that it won't start. It just means that this probably is having some issues. A will it start video could be cool. We haven't done one in a while. Is Dave bringing the hat?
Does he have a D-ring on his bucket, or do I have to grab another D-ring?
Hey, we need 1 more big D-ring for the bucket. It's a big D-ring there, David. Thanks, man. Just like that. Grab the head.
Do we have chain?
Yeah, I did bring a chain over.
Hold that. Dave, let's have you back up a hair. You have 2 chains? We're gonna need probably 2. Because I want to go all the way around the bucket.
Another one back here.
But let's hook something to this real quick so we can lift it. Get the bucket in the air.
You want to put something underneath it?
Yeah. So right now we're just basically going to be using the wrecker just like a wrecker. We're going to use the fifth wheel lift here and chain it up and pull it out with the het. I like to be able to chain it as tight and close to the bucket as possible to keep it from bouncing back and forth.
All right, as you can see, I'm a little preoccupied in the river, pulling the cat out with the wrecker. Well, there was so much weight on the back of the wrecker, and the river was flowing so strong that as I turned my wheels to try and get out on the other side, all it did was push the nose of the Oshkosh downriver and put me in a real pickle. Don't worry, when this guy's in a pickle, well, Heavy D always comes to the rescue. He grabbed the Sandy 265, forced his way out into that wild river, and pulled me to safety.
What can't I do? Oh, I should tree.
That made it way more entertaining, right guys? I know you like seeing that more than just the het make it across.
Started spinning, it just pushed it down the water.
And then every time I turned, it was like opposite way.
Sometimes it just takes a little friend, you know, to wisen me up. Party time.
Bugs are getting unreal, so I'm just literally using WD-40 as a mosquito spray, hoping that it works, because I'm about to lose my freaking mind with the amount of bugs out here. Second off, trying to decide if we can get this running or pull the planetaries out. WD-40 is doing pretty well on the arms.
It's got a tipping feature, so basically it can compensate for hillsides. You see this on like a lot of the newer modern logging excavators. Pretty cool technology for an old machine. These old drop excavators, they're wild. They're beasts. So the plan is, it's not wanting to freewheel and dragging it through the river. Don't really want to do that if we don't have to, just because that'll stir up a lot of mud and rocks and stuff. So we got to crack open the planetaries here and see if we can get access to the gear set, pull it out to let it freewheel. But man, that's a lot of that hardware looks real old.
Goes a long ways.
What's
That's
this?
got to sting the cuts. This is D40.
D40? It's the best deed ever.
That's a good one, actually. D40.
Yeah! We have 2 big hooks. This machine has a new engine in it, allegedly, but there's no way it runs right now. It's missing battery cables, missing fuel lines, missing all sorts of stuff. So I'm not even gonna try to get it started. We're just gonna see if we can get it to roll. If it doesn't want to roll, then we'll try to pull the planetaries. If the planetaries don't want to come out, then we're just gonna manhandle it. So we're gonna take that chain and go straight across from track to track, bind it tight, and then we'll pull from there.
We're just trying to bring the arm and bucket up so it's not dragging.
Down. Good. This is the moment of the night where we just kind of sit here and watch Dave just beat bop around.
Sweat start getting sticky on your body. You get the mosquitoes start harvesting on your flesh. You go underneath or just around the side?
Right along there's fine.
We want to go above or under?
That cylinder is just stuck, so never had to winch a cylinder open before, a piston, but that's what we're gonna have to do today. I've got all the lines cracked and she's just not feeling it, so we're gonna have to get a little aggressive. There's that. Now let's pull this chain off of here.
That's as loose as you got lots of
I need some slack right there.
Boom is now chained up. The whole thing is hydraulics were just seized. So bucket is now chained to the track. Track is not going to spin. So, and then we're heading for the river, baby.
Benzies.
Yeah, straighten out.
There we go, fast.
Hydraulic or whatever in my face.
We have the het hooked up with both the main winches to the frame. I'm gonna hook up to the front of the het and we're just gonna drag it out. So listen, guys, as you just saw, you got way more than you bargained for. That was those were going to be 2 separate videos. But when the little cat loader made it across super easy, I was like, oh yeah, we'll get the Draught excavator. Well, the Draught excavator was that was a wrestling match that I was not planning on. Took everything we had between the Big Sandy excavator and our Het because traction was an issue. We were slipping. That thing just had like all sorts of ground pressure. That's a way heavier machine than it looks. It's like close to 60,000 pounds. So would have been nice to drive it across, but we would have been working on it forever, and even then I don't think it was going to run. So got them both to safety, and then we're going to come back up tomorrow and see if we can get the clamshell track loader running. So that will be a separate video, another wheel start video, and then we're going to give you guys potentially, like I said, a big ass I bought it all video on some of the stuff here on the property, and it could get really big. This could become like a whole summer series, and I'm not mad about it because this place is beautiful. So with that said, I want to just send a huge shout out to Sandy Equipment. Their equipment just continues to perform over and over and over again, guys. We put these things through hell, and it just doesn't ask questions, just does exactly what it needs to do. And obviously you saw worked really well today. Also huge shout out to Yankum Ropes. Their soft shackles, like I don't understand what their soft shackles made out of. I don't understand it. We beat the living hell out of those things, and they just keep on going. Also Cumberland Rigging Sales, they hooked us up with all of our rigging, you know, slings, D-rings, all that kind of stuff forever ago. They've been an awesome partner. We've got another rigging company we're gonna be working with here soon that we might start private labeling, selling some rigging. So just couldn't have done this without some of the amazing partners and sponsors of the channel. So with that said, guys, it's time to go home. We'll be back up here tomorrow. See you in the next video.